Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Chicago Cubs. It's interleague baseball on the show. Kyle Hendricks, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88 to 91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on him. If Kyle Hendricks is on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
Dan, Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games that is set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, Dero, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first, but both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
Stepping up now, Willy Adames. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Hendricks has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake-bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The third baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Digging in, Yandy Diaz, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike. No, inside.
2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Ryan Yarbrough starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. 1, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
And that brings up Javi Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out.
Batting second, the second baseman, David Bote.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bote. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. One out, nobody on. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 1-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here's Chris Bryant now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Heading out towards shallow right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
He's set. The 0-1. Back up the middle. Adames brings it in. And a fine play there up the middle may have saved a run as the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. At the plate, Hunter Renfroe. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's got a 3-for-7 line. He's taken him deep once. Pitch on the way.
Nope, outside. Hey! We're down to 1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Inside ball.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. To third. Bryant's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is fair. The first baseman, number 35, Nate Lowe.
Set to get his day started, Nate Lowe. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
That is fifth. The second baseman, Joey Wendell.
Joey Wendell digs in now. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. And the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But
this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though, he must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Smoke toward the hole and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Comes set, the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
0-2, here it is. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Count even at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rays strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Set to get his day started, Anthony Rizzo, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season.
Anthony Rizzo.
First offering on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with the bang. Goodness. When this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here. And I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track, but he glides into second base with a leadoff double.
Digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on its way.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Rizzo leads off second with nobody out. 1-1 to Schwarber. Schwarber, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
To the plate now, Steven Souza, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
So here's Albert Almora next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Count even now at 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. One left for the Cubs. Will move to the third with no score. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Ryan Yarbrough. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ryan Yarbrough.
Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Third inning, no score to this point. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And the pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle. Well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
At the plate, Willy Adames. Throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back. He's set, and the pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0. Taken, strike one, outside corner. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
The 1-2. On the ground is short. This could be two. One there. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Side retired. Nothing doing for Tampa. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Cubs look to get their bats going here in the third inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. At the start of the day, they have the worst team batting average in the league. And when I talked with one member of the coaching staff, he told me there's really no good excuse or explanation for it. Even though batting average isn't the end-all be-all of offensive stats, he said there's no denying they have to figure out how to be more competitive with their at-bats. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next will be the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a cold strike as he nips the corner. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Standing in, Javier Baez hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And that's too high. Ball 2.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Down the third baseline. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. Solo home run there for Javi Baez. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
At the plate, David Bodie. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the third inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. Out in front of it, strike one. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, the next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Cutter, and that's a called strike two. Runner at first here, one man out. Chopped to third, tough to get to. To second for one, relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go, 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. All set for the start of the fourth, and set to go as the third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Yandy Diaz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Able to protect the plate with two strikes, and he'll see another one. Fouled off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And he lays off there, ball four. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Up next for the Rays, Hunter Renfroe. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
The 1-0. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So now to the plate, Nate Lowe. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero. After being down by 1, big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now. 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Popped him up. Bryant is under it, and he's got it for the first out.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Souza is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, number 7.
Into the box now, Michael Perez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Ryan Yarbrough.
Stepping in now, Ryan Yarbrough. Hit softly down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Rays pitcher. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Reined in. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Rays 2 and the Cubs 1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras.
The catcher, Wilson.
First pitch on its way. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
So one gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber, number 21 for him on the season, and with it the Cubs have battled back to tie things at 2.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand, but guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Standing in now,
Right
Steven
fielder,
Souza.
21.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. Two runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Two balls and a strike. Almora with an even count, 2-2.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
2 out here and a runner at second. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Kyle Hendricks is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. 1-0. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Adames ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. We played 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Kevin Kiermaier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. Bounce towards the second baseman. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Digging in once again, Willie Adames, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. 1 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Now batter, third baseman.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. Here's the first pitch to him. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. On its way is pitch number 75. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. All even now, 2-2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And another foul ball. Two 2 count. Here it comes. Chopped toward the second baseman. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Trevor Richards enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 34, Trevor Richards.
Here's Javier Baez.
Leading off for the Cubs, the shortstop, Javier.
First offering on its way. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, David.
Stepping into the box, David Bodie. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. The pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Two-two is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, third baseman, Red Ryan.
So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. So a runner at first with 2 away, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. From the belt, the pitch out, nothing doing. One-0 count. Here it is. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cubs strand 1 through 5, all even at 2-2. Ready now, Nate Lowe. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box now, Joey Wendell. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. A payoff pitch one more time. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
The batter, the left fielder, Manuel Margot.
Coming to the plate now, Manuel Margot, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out to right. Souza on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 7.
Into the box, Michael Perez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, outside.
Here it comes, 1-0. Runners off for second. In there, now the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw at the second base.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Now you could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
From the stretch, the 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 2-2. Swing and a liner. And a leaping effort there, but it's over his head into left center, a base hit. On to second, but he's in safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Alec Mills, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 30, Alec Mills.
Jose Martinez will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. .92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. Oh, 2 the count to Jose Martinez.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Rays will settle for just the 1. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Rays 3 and the Cubs 2. Oliver Drake enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Now here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So striding in, Kyle Schwarber. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
In the last at-bat, Matty V, that was a changeup he hit to straightaway center field. This guy looks to hit the ball right through the middle of the diamond. And if you elevate the ball like he did on that last one and get that ball up in the zone, he could take you out of the ballpark.
1-0 the count. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
3-2 pitch. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Souza Jr. Has a look, now the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
In there, and it's even at 1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Two and 1 now to Steven Souza. To 2-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit out towards second. Right to him. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Cubs are down quietly. They're down 3-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jeremy Jeffress will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jason Hayward will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. New inning set to get underway, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. From the stretch. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Grounded weakly to the left. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The bat, number 1, shortstop, Willy Adames.
Ready for another shot now, Willy Adames. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set and the pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Now the pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The set and the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Grounded back up the middle. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
No balls and 1 strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A shot down the first baseline. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Tampa Bay leads this one 4-2. Nick Anderson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
70, Nick Anderson.
Last half of the 7th here, and standing in the outfielder, Albert Almora.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And he fouls this one off. Now here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
The 2-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. The average right at 280 coming in. 15 long balls, 26 RBIs. The 1-0.
2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Strike called, 2-1. Now the pitch. Fouled away. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Javier Baez. He swings and grounds it to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Cubs are down in order, still down by a count of 4-2. Kyle Ryan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Kyle Ryan.
Ready to begin the 8th and set to go is the second baseman, Joey Wendle.
Joey Wendle.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Ryan is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
At the plate now, Manuel Margot, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ryan, a native Floridian. He was a 12th round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Now the 2-1. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Now this will rattle up against the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
To the plate now, Michael Perez, fouled off. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Baez has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Nick Anderson.
Rowan Wick enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Number 50.
Austin Meadows will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third. A 1-0 pitch on the way. A ball and a strike. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. The 0-1 delivery. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Rays strand a pair, but they still lead this one 4-2. Jose Alvarado is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46, Jose Alvarado.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, David Bote.
The second baseman, David Bote.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball that's upstairs.
The 1-0. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Ryan.
So now to the plate, Chris Bryant, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dio? This pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Shoots this one over to first. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And the run is in to score from second as they cut it to 1 at 4-3 now.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play. And instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
So stepping in, Anthony Rizzo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. So he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit on the ground out to short. And this is a base hit. So good hitting with the runner in scoring position, and the Cubs have tied things up.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Chaz Roe is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 5-4 game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Ian Happ will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. This year against right-handed pitching, Happ hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Behind 0-2 now. high in the air, deep down the left field line. And that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Three runs already home here. Slider laid off for a ball. Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there.
The center fielder.
Stepping up to the plate, Albert Almora. He went down on strikes last time up. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Fouled away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
So coming to the plate, Jason Hayward. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Oh, and you just know in a game this tight that run could be a big one. Stretches the lead to 6-4, giving their staff an extra run to play with, which always helps. See if they can tack on another one here.
Stepping in now, Javier Baez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. The 1-0 is a slider that backs up for a ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 3-0 pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls. 1
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
The 3-1.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1 almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it. Interested to see if this pitcher goes to that well again, fear of bases being loaded, or he's willing to break something off.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Diego Castillo is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. David Bodie will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. From the stretch.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
0-1, here's the pitch. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are loaded with only one out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. That makes it an 8-4 ball game. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here. We're still only 1 away.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't irk you.
Oh, it does irk you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero, but this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are...
Ouch, that one hit him. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Here comes the first pitch. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Contreras carries a batting line little over the 260 mark. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Castillo, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Seven runs have crossed the plate in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Hit out towards second. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Craig Kimbrell comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
All set to start the ninth in this one. And up next will be Willy Adames.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the shortstop, Willy Adames.
First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike one. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Into the box, Yandy Diaz. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Wow, one pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2.
2-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And the throw in gets away from him. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batter.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Renfroe comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
No one out with a runner at second. 2-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Brad Wick answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. In now, Nate Lowe. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
To the plate now, Joey Wendell, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set. Now the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming into the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Chicago Cubs used a huge 8th inning to help secure the win. Rowan Wick earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 9 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Rays, 5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.